Founder or co-founder of the MK party, Jabulani Khumalo, is opening a criminal case against the party, or rather against Jacob Zuma. 10 MPs of the MK party who have been dismissed from their positions also taking the party to court. Let's talk about it. Hello, welcome to Entertainment Galore, and this is your girl Missy. Please do like this video, and if it is your first time here, please do subscribe to the channel. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for tuning in. Jabulani Khumalo is still continuing with the fight to get back the MK party. He recently did an interview a few days back on Biz News TV detailing his version of the formation of the party. He says that he registered Umkhonto weSizwe with other 7 members early January 2023. They decided to consult with the elders, and that's when they approached the former president Jacob Zuma. He says they were looking for solutions as to how they can change the problems we have in South Africa, and Zuma was the rightful person to give guidance as he's been in politics for decades. Which honestly here highlights the question of, if you're forming a political party, should it not be that you have structured procedures in mind to change South Africa to your view? So you're looking for change but have no way of how you can implement it? Okay. He continues to say that firstly, Zuma refused to be part of the party. They were still deciding on a name, and Zuma suggested Umkhonto weSizwe. He says that he registered the name and everything else, and Zuma did not put in a cent in that. He had no interest whatsoever, right, until the end of October when he asked to support. He says that towards the launch, Zuma suggested to make the announcements. He says Zuma told him that he is still a member of the ANC and he will come in as a supporter of the party. So now this is another questionable moment here. If someone is a member of another political party and they also announce or launch your party, does that not scream political conflict? I mean, as a political fighter, you should be quick to pick up on such, right? So he says that when gearing up to the elections in January of 2024, Jacob Zuma was involved fully. He says that he made it clear from the get-go that in the party, he does not want people whose names are tainted, whose names are on state capture, whose names are connected to fraud. He says that Zuma agreed with that. Again, the very person you went to for help and is still telling you they are a member of an opposing party you want to fight and get out of power is very much tainted, right? Though he has not been proven guilty, but accusations are fully placed on him with multiple court cases. So I'm not an expert on politics, but already from this interview, I could kind of tell that Jabulani Khumalo does not know how to run a political party. His decisions are very, very questionable. He says that he puts all his money in logistics on the members and court cases when the ANC took them to court. This is regarding the name of Umkhonto weSizwe, and then he says that Zuma did not put out a cent. So other than that, Zuma started talking to and bringing in people that are tainted. So he says that Zuma brought in her daughter who had ulterior motives and started lying and frauded a letter as if it was from him, saying that Jabulani is appointing Zuma as the president of Umkhonto weSizwe. He took him to court for that. I did do a video about this as well. So he also says that recently Zuma actually put his daughters as the director of Umkhonto weSizwe fraudulently and change his details as Sapro so that they can get an OTP. So this is the reason why he's opening a second case, because he did not give any rights for the details to be changed. On the other hand, recently there was a shuffle in the MK party with some members being stripped of their positions to be replaced. And Ndlela, who's the spokesperson of the MK party, said that positions were temporary from the get-go, right, until they find proper structure within the party. So it seems like some of the party members did not take kindly to this and took the party to court.
10 Umkhonto weSizwe MPs who are challenging their dismissal from the party is postponed to the 3rd of September in the Western Cape High Court. The MK MPs also want an interdict preventing the swearing in of new MK party MPs. Now, the Western Cape High Court sat briefly this morning to consider the urgent application by the dismissed MK MPs. However, the matter was adjourned to the 3rd of September in order to give parties time to file answering and replying affidavits. In papers filed in a court, the 10 MK MPs claim they were turned away from their parliamentary villages on Monday, but were allowed back after an intervention by their lawyers. They also claim that this month they were paid 12,000 rand instead of 102,000 rand. The dismissed MK MPs say they were not consulted, nor were proper process followed to expel them.